So you think Wellington, Florida is just horses and humidity? Wrong corral partner. I'm Florence Lewis, your flip-flop loving, white glove realtor, and today I'm serving 10 awesome things you can do in Wellington and Palm Beach County that'll have you house hunting faster than a snowbird on Zillow. We're talking giraffes at your windshield, wave pool wipeouts, rooftop tacos, and an off-the-map cat sanctuary that'll blow your Instagram. So smash that like button, hit subscribe if living your best South Florida life sounds like a plan, and buckle up because number 10 is flying at you in 3, 2, 1. First stop on our Wellington Awesome-o-meter, the Wellington Environmental Preserve at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas Everglades Habitat. The name is so long it should come with its own zip code. But stick with me, it's worth it. So who's in charge? This beauty is owned by the Village of Wellington and engineered with a little superhero assistant from the South Florida Water Management District. Translation, your tax dollars actually did something amazing. Why does it exist? Picture it as Wellington's giant Brita water filter. Runoff from the neighborhoods used to gush towards the Everglades loaded with gunk, mostly phosphorus. Thanks to the 1994 Everglades Forever Act, we had to clean up our act. So in 2010, they opened this 365 living marsh that scrubs the water sparkling clean before it reaches to the fragile Everglades. Mother Nature gives this a 5-star Yelp review. So what's in it for you? 7 miles of boardwalks and trails, walk, bike, and channel your inner equestrian, plus a 40-foot tower that you can spot spoonbills, otters, and the occasional realtor filming a YouTube video. There's also free parking, 0 crowds, and killer sunrise selfies. And it's growing. In 2024, they kicked off a 45-acre expansion, planting 700 native trees and boosting water cleaning muscle. That's like your gym reopening with more weights and a smoothie bar. So if you're scoping out Wellington as your future zip code, remember, we're not just polo ponies and fancy brunch, we're eco warriors with boardwalks. So hit like if you're into clean water and a scenic cardio. And stick around, 9 more awesome spots coming up. 10 minutes west of Wellington drops you into Florida's original drive-through safari park. Yep, we're talking Lion Country Safari. It's 320 acres, 4 miles of roadway, and more than 1,000 animals that don't care about your personal space. Where else can a giraffe photobomb your new car selfie? Pro tip, keep the windows up unless you want a zebra slobbering in the cup holder. Been there, and it's worth it. Opened way back in 1967, this place was basically Jurassic Park before Jurassic Park, minus the lawyers and, those dinosaurs. You'll cruise through 7 themed habitats, each one curated so the critters roam free and you're the one in the cage. Watch for the ostriches. They've got a PhD in windshield inspection. If you hear tapping, that's them checking insurance deductible. Finished the drive? Park the car and stretch out those legs in Safari World. Feed lettuce to giraffe eye to eye. And yes, they do have 18-inch purple tongues. And let the kiddos hit Safari Splash, a mini water park that is basically Florida's version of a sanity savings device for parents. Tickets will run about $49 for adult and $39 for kids. But Florida residents, listen up. The annual pass pays for itself in like 2 road trips, plus free parking, which my wallet deeply appreciates. And yes, they actually have lions, real ones. You'll hear them roaring during afternoon nap time, which is an audio equivalent to nature's say, "Respect me, human." So whether you're entertaining out-of-town guests, bribing the kids for good report cards, or you just need a reality check from that homeowners association, don't rule out the entire animal kingdom. Lion Country Safari delivers. If you like a giraffe slobber on your ride, crank that subscribe for more Wellington awesomeness, and let's keep this adventure rolling. Welcome to Wellington's version of the Super Bowl, except the quarterbacks weigh 1,200 pounds and eat hay for breakfast. The former International Polo Club, now the National Polo Center, Wellington, owned and run by the U.S. Polo Association. Translation, you're standing in the Yankee Stadium of polo. From January through April, every Sunday at 3 p.m., the best players on the planet thunder across Field 1, chasing trophies like the U.S. Open Polo Championship. General admission seats start around $35, but let's be real, Wellington Brunch is a competitive sport, so level up to the Pavilion Brunch. Picture this, a fieldside table, bottomless gourmet buffet, caviar, and a blini board, and a chilled bottle of champagne, waiting like it knew you were coming. Pro tip, reserve early. These tables sell out faster than a South Florida snow cone in July. Feeling more flip-flops than fancy? Snag a fieldside tailgate spot. Pack the cooler, pop the hatch, and cheer every goal like you understand the rules. A little hint, when the crowd yells goal, you yell too. Why does this matter if you're thinking of moving here? Because nowhere else mixes high-go polo, champagne showers, and a small-town charm quite like Wellington. One Sunday on these sidelines, you'll know why the locals call this the Hamptons of horse country. So, general admission for the casual fan, tailgate for the grill masters, and a pavilion brunch for a treat-yourself crew. Whatever you pick, dress to impress. Even the horses are wearing designer saddles out there. Hit like if you'd trade football nachos for polo caviar, and subscribe for the rest of Wellington's must-dos. Thinking about relocating to Wellington, Florida? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research. And I've linked it down below, from top employers to the best hospitals and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part is that this guide is 100% free. That's right, you heard me right, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or at the top pinned comment. I hope that helps. Bye. Okay, real talk. If you think Palm Beach County's culture starts and ends with pink flamingos, pink flamingo pool floats, I'm about to upgrade your brain cells. Meet the Norton Museum of Art, a 1941 gift from steel magnate Ralph and Elizabeth Norton that's grown into Florida's largest art museum south of Tampa. Inside, over 7,600 pieces ranging from Picasso to O'Keeffe to a contemporary wing that makes your iPhone feel vintage. 5 departments, 0 snooty vibes. In 2019, the place got a $100 million glow up by star-architect Sir Norman Foster. Think soaring glass, a 59,000 square foot west wing, and a sculpture garden so lush it doubles as a wedding backdrop. The garden is basically Jurassic Park Art Edition. 14 outdoor sculptures, native trees, and ocean breezes that make even August feel like Instagram filter cool. So where is this? It's a 20-minute drive from Wellington, free parking, and tickets that run about $18 for adults. But every Friday from 5 to 10 p.m., they're only $10. After Art Dark drops admission to $10 for concerts, film screens, even a sip and sketch sessions. Palm Beach County residents stroll in free on Saturdays, so bring your driver's license and your best I'm definitely an art critic face. And then a little pro tip for you. Stand in front of the Ansel Adams print, tilt your head this way, and instant sophistication upgrade works every single time. So whether you're courting culture, escaping a summer storm, or just need a fresh date night material that screams I'm cultured and fun, the Nortons got your back. Hit like if you've ever fake interpreted modern art, and hit subscribe for more Wellington area gem. When Florida's humidity reaches instant sauna, I grab the kids, the SPF 50, and head 15 minutes north of Wellington to Rapids Water Park and Riviera Beach. 6566 North Military Trail if you're mapping it. This 30-acre aqua playground dates back to 1979 and has grown into South Florida's largest water park with 42 slides and attractions. That's one for every time you started a diet on Monday. So what are some highlights? Big Thunder, a giant funnel that spits you out faster than a bad first date. Brain Drain, twin trapdoors drops, a 60-foot wave pool called Big Surf, and a quarter-mile lazy river for when your adrenaline finally needs a nap. Little splashers aren't left out. Splish Splash Lagoon and Barely Footin' Bay serve pint-sized thrills. They have budget tickets starting at $49 online if you pick a day, or $64.99 if you show up whenever. Plan on more than one visit. Snag the Gold Season Pass, unlimited splashes, free parking, and 10% off funnel cakes. Goes for about $99 to $179. Depending upon the current promotions. And a little pro tip for you. Weekdays, there's shorter lines, rent a cabana if you crave shade, and wear water shoes unless you feel like sprinting across concrete that's actually a frying pan. So whether you're bribing the kiddos, bonding with coworkers, or just need to test your cardio on a 7-story speed slide, Rapids Water Park is the coolest way to beat the heat and maybe your fear of heights. Hit like if you're brave enough for the brain drain, and subscribe for the rest of Wellington's greatest hits, and tell me below, lazy river loungers or slide junkies, who are you? For those of you who are thinking of moving to the Wellington, Florida area, where are you moving from? And what's the main reason you're leaving your current city or state? I'm truly curious, so make sure you let me know down below. Forget stuffy farmers markets at 8 a.m. Wellington does it shopping after work, lakeside, with a side of live music. Welcome to Lakeside Market at Wellington Town Center, our Thursday night block party that just happens to sell incredible local goodies. So here's the rundown. Every Thursday, from 5 to 9 p.m., September through May, your score 40 plus artisan vendors plus 18 food trucks, all stretch out along Lake Wellington's promenade next to the amphitheater. So you better show up hungry, leave with empanadas and handcrafted soap and a new houseplant that you definitely didn't plan on. And you have a dinner dilemma? It's solved. Tacos. Go get them. Or the Korean barbecue. Yep, yes. Funnel cake bigger than your face, naturally. Meanwhile, the kids can chase bubbles while a tribute band cranks up on the amphitheater stage at 6:30. Free concerts, perfect vibes. So whether you're counting that laid-back Florida lifestyle or just need a Thursday night dinner that doesn't involve dishes, Lakeside Market delivers. It's like if shopping under the stars is your jam. Subscribe for more hidden gems around Wellington, and tell me in the comments below which food truck I have to try next week. My diet is clearly doomed, and I'm okay with that. Wellington is fabulous, but sometimes you need a little urban sizzle. Zip 20 minutes east and boom, welcome to downtown West Palm Beach and its superstar, The Square. If you're old school like me, you remember it as City Place or Rosemary Square. Think Miami chic with less traffic and way friendlier bartenders. Stroll Rosemary Avenue and you'll hit over 30 eats and treats. Grab rooftop tacos at El Camino, go green light at True Food Kitchen, or treat yourself to Planta's sushi that somehow 100% is plant magic. More shopping for your cardio. Apple, Lululemon, Anthropologie, and boutique spots you've never heard of but will absolutely Google later. On Thursday night, 3 blocks east to Clematis Street by Clematis at Night, a free concert that has been rocking the waterfront for nearly 3 decades. Bring a lawn chair, snag a craft beer, and dance like nobody's live streaming. The square itself pulses all week. Kids chasing fountain jets, pop-up art shows, and the occasional flash mob salsa class. Cap the night off with a stroll along Blagler Waterfront, mega yachts on one side and Cafe Light on the other. Breezes straight off the Atlantic. A perfect place to decide whether you're a beach person, a boat person, or like me, both. Why not? So if you're relocating and crave a big city energy without sacrificing flip-flop comfort, downtown West Palm and the Square are your playground. Smash like if live music and latte art speak to your soul. Subscribe for the rest of the countdown and tell me in the comments, rooftop tacos or waterfront cocktails, what's your vibe? Shopping burns calories, my kind of science. So refuel at the food court with Chick-fil-A nuggets or step outside for sit-downs like Lemongrass, Asian Bistro, or P.F. Chang's if you feel a little fancy with chopsticks. Craving dessert? Aunt Annie's pretzels right inside, or pop over to 2J's for a slice of heaven-sized cheesecake. Done swiping the credit card? Catch a flicks at the CMX Cinemas. Luxury recliners, yes please, and let the kids burn off sugar at the indoor play zone while you secretly price out handbags you don't need but deserve. So whether you're house hunting with me or hiding from a thunderstorm, the mall at Wellington Green is your AC-powered playground. Smash like if retail therapy is your love language, and stick around. More Wellington awesomeness coming up. Hey guys, it's Flo. As much as I love making these videos, there is one thing I love more, and that's helping families and people from all over the U.S. to make the move here to Wellington. I've helped countless families to make the move, so whether you're coming out next week, next month, or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is right here on the screen and linked in the description in case you missed the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Wellington. Picture 6,000 horses plus 40 plus nations, 3 Olympic disciplines, and prize money that now includes 2 brand new 500K CS 15 Grand Prix, leading up to the 750,000 Rolex Grand Prix finale. That's more zeros than my first real estate paycheck. This party happens at Wellington International, just 5 minutes from the nearest Publix, yet it feels like the World Cup on grass. When does this happen? Every Friday through Sunday, January through March. The real goosebump generator is Saturday Night Lights though. Stadium lights, live DJ, and 15,000 people gasping in sync every time a rail wobbles. General admission is free. Yes, free, but toss in $20 for parking. So you're not a horse pro? No worries. Shop at the Tac to Hermes boutique. Let the little ones loose on the carousel or hunt down the Nutella crepe cart that single-handedly ruins my macros every week. And why should future Wellington residents care? Because nowhere else can you rub elbows with Olympians on Wednesday, network over champagne with the VIP on Friday, and hit Costco Sunday morning. It's our community's heartbeat, and heck of a flex when your in-laws visit. So, cheers to horsepower, literally and realtor style. Hit that like button if you trade your football for show jumping, and subscribe because we've only got one stop left on the countdown. Shh. We've arrived at Wellington's most hush-hush headline, Panther Ridge Conservatory Center. Think of this as a 5-star spa for endangered cats, minus the cucumber water. Founded in 1999 by wildlife superhero Judy Burns, Panther Ridge sits on a tucked-away 20-acre parcel in Loxahatchee, about a 12-minute hop from Wellington's proper. Judy started out with 1 injured cougar. Today, she and her nonprofit team have about 9 species of exotic felines, from clouded leopards to ocelots to a jet black cougar named Onyx, who could outsmolder any dating app profile. So what happens here? Conservation, captive breeding partnerships, and a whole lot of big cat CrossFit. Enrichment toys, climbing towers, and treat puzzles keep their instincts sharp. These cats aren't for selfies. They're ambassadors teaching us why habitats still matter. So how do you visit this place? Appointment only. Head to the pantherridge.org, pick a date, and get ready to drop a $50 donation for adults. Tours cap at 20 guests, lasts about 90 minutes, and book out fast. And some of my pro tips: wear closed-toe shoes. Cats love squeaky sneakers. A little too much. Cameras are cool, but flashes are not. And save your questions to the end. Why should Wellington's future Wellingtonians care? Because bragging rights, folks. How many zip codes let you brunch with polo ponies on Sunday and meet clouded leopards on Wednesday? Plus, every ticket funds vet care, specialized diets, and global conservation grants. So if a black jaguar stare doesn't convince you that Wellington's wild at heart, nothing will. Hit like if you trade your cat videos for the real thing. Subscribe for more South Florida secrets, and tell me in the comments which big cat matches your personality. See you in the next adventure. And there you have it. 10 reasons Wellington isn't just a place to live. It's a lifestyle upgrade on steroids. Drop me a comment telling me which spot you're hitting first or what hidden gem I missed. I reply to every note, usually between home showings and pretzel breaks at the mall. If South Florida's living is calling your name, I'm your go-to realtor for everything from starter condos to 10-acre horse paradises. Call, text, or DM me. Let's make your move happen. Thanks for watching. Stay sandy-toed and sunshine-powered, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Until then, remember, life is better in flip-flops, especially in Wellington. Bye.